Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo, there you are standing in your power. Can also be very auspicious, get your major in your reading. Plus, the first card out is always the strongest. What's coming towards you? The Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Magician, and the Magician is about simplicity and alchemy. It means keep in neutral. I'm also getting something about passion and desire and free-spirited. It means adaptability and flexibility. And you have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. This is also about charisma, passion, eagerness, and excitement. So you could be excited to work on a new project. I'm also getting something about the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. It is also about self-care, self-love, counseling, therapy. I'm getting something about healing and being very picky and choosy of who you give your time and energy to, because Queen of Cups gets a bad rep for people pleaser mentality. It means making everything good for people around you, and at the end of the day, you could feel a little bit drained. So it always leads to the detriment of your own health. So, you know, place boundaries where boundaries are necessary. What is this Magician? And the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Seven of Wands is say yes when you mean yes and say heck to the no when you mean no. Seven of Wands is also advocating for oneself, or you face a lot of adversity. So I'm getting something about one or two things here is a priority to you. The rest is noise and obligations. I'm also getting something about feeling excited, and this is pent-up energy. You could also have somebody who is very persuasive or impulsive, making something about impulsivity, or somebody is trying to rush something or push something. And this is about you taking a pause and saying yes or no. It is also about something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. So if somebody comes in and catches you off guard, will you be proactive and take action, or are you going to be reactive? So proactive versus reactive. What is this Queen of Cups? Caught off guard or by surprise by somebody bringing you in an offer. You know, Knight of Wands can also just be a friend calling you up by surprise. And the Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Ten of Wands is oppression. It means delegate or off duty, some kind of task or responsibility. I'm also getting something about it's not my responsibility to handle. I'm getting something about emotions, deep feelings, and a one-sided dynamic. Anything that is one-sided and not reciprocal, just say no. Flat out, just say no. Because the Knight of Wands can be fickle, hot and cold, flaky. They're one day, gone the next. Peter Pan syndrome. But I'm getting something about offload these heavy feelings, or feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm also getting something about advocating, like standing up to a bully, standing up to a naysayer, stand up and fight for some kind of right. Righting a wrong? Okay, so what is this Knight of Wands? pent-up desire, pent-up passion. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Queen of Swords is clarity in truth. It means think before you express, because Knight of Wands can be a little bit impatient, or my fire-breathing dragon. I'm getting something about taking a situation seriously and personally. Somebody around you is taking something very seriously and personally. But it's happening for you, not to you. In the blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who has the ultimate truth. It is also avoidant, or you have been avoiding some kind of conversation, and it could be a big old obligation, and it could be a mother, could be also a grandmother. So weighing hand on foot with that people pleaser mentality. Queen of Swords is like, yeah, I'm open and receptive to conversation, but I'm really not putting up with a lot of garbage or BS. That also could be get a second opinion from a person. I'm getting something about an unbiased friend. This can also be an element of divorce. Like, you're eager, excited, you're impatient, you want this to go through. But like I said, stand up for your right. King of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is emotionally avoidant, or something about it's not in your hands right now. This could be a judge, lawyer, doctor, or it's a need for you to get a second opinion. So let's just say that you have heavy, deep feelings, or you feel very oppressed. Something about pressure, back pain. Something about doctor. It's okay to get a second opinion. In here, the Knight of Cups, as you can see, there's something about a puppy. This could also be a doctor visit for a dog, a loyal companion. I also get a hound dog. So, you know, if you have somebody here who you had heavy, deep feelings for, this person might be a hound dog. And you could be saying, yeah, I see this person clearly. This person just wants their ego stroked. And you could be caught off guard or by surprise, though, that this person even reaches out to you. I feel like they're just seeing if you're still available. Just say no, not available. Ain't nobody got time for that. What is this King of Swords, though? And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. If you are waiting around for a person to apologize to you, or if you're waiting around for some kind of invitation, don't wait for anyone. Because King of Swords can be somebody who is cold, or there's something about secret gossip. Because see how that has the scissors there? Fine tuning. A fine line. This person could be walking a fine line with you. King of Swords, Page of Cups, and Queen of Swords could be something about a power struggle between you, your significant other that you want out of a relationship with, but there is a child here. That can also be love bomber. This person is a very good talker, smooth operator. Something about operation love bomber. Pours it on hot, and then what? Gets your ego stroked, and then you're like, huh, needing to learn a lesson. Okay, so Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody charming, good looking, but it is also about in pursuit of something that floats your boat. It speaks of creativity. Something about heart. I'm getting something about like heavy heart or heart. And this could be like high blood pressure as well, like something that's boiling your blood, or it's too high. And the Three of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Knight of Cups is teamwork makes the dream work. Closed mouths don't get fed. So it's a need for you to delegate or off duty some kind of task or responsibility. But this Knight of Cups can also be something about cooperation and a proposal. So you could be getting some kind of proposal or pitching something. This is your shot. You're eager for it and to speak your voice. Okay, so something about like closed mouths don't get fed, so speak up. What is this Magician and Seven of Wands? Manifesting something in quickly, but then you're caught off guard. And the Ten of Cups. I'm getting something about friction, like hitting speed bumps, roadblocks when it comes to family. It almost feels like family working against you when they should be working with you. Or at least one person is working against you and somebody here is working with you. I'm getting something you work with somebody that feels like family to you. Because the Magician is, yeah, let's keep things simple. One or two things here is my priority. The rest is noise and nothing for me to look at. So stay on task and laser focus. Ten of Cups is also returning to good health and healing and financial recovery. It means, again, say yes when you mean yes, and say no. That is one big, hefty burden. I'm also getting something about like heavy indulgence, heavy booze, or something about like heavy heart, heavy one side of love dynamic. Because King of Swords could be, yes, a doctor. Like, somebody has high blood pressure. Like, something about the blood pressure. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, yeah, and Temperance. Well, that's beautiful energy. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Queen of Cups is definitely very kind and gentle and soft. But I'm also getting something about a heavy one-sided dynamic where now you're looking for love that is equally distributed. With the Temperance being there, it's about peace and harmony and finding a nice balance, compromise. I'm also getting how much more do I want to compromise with this situation? If people keep working against me, like who's working for me? And that's the whole thing about you being very discerning of like, okay, who's working with me? What eager and excites me and fires me up? Or what do I lose patience with? Because the Temperance is about you being divinely guided on your journey. So you are protected on your journey. I'm also getting something about not feeling protected in certain areas of your life, or even supported by family. Like a family member doesn't support you. Temperance, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, grounding your energy. This can also be a person who is overspending, over-emotional, overeating, not practicing what they preach. It can also be an element of like, they need to get out and air their fur, go for a walk. Something about like go for a walk. What is this Knight of Wands and Queen of Swords in your focus? This can also be like pent-up desire. Or something about you being a little bit salty and wanting to rip somebody's face off, especially with that Knight of Wands. So just use your discernment and discipline. And the Wheel of Fortune. It came in reversed. Now, the reversed Wheel of Fortune is usually a bad investment. Like, don't go back to something you already know that made you feel less than, or robbed your time and energy. Because the Wheel of Fortune also is indecisiveness, not making a decision. So with it, I'm reading it in the upright. It's about the karmic wheel spinning in your favor. There is something that's coming in unexpectedly, and it's fated and destined for you on your path. I'm also getting something about rushing, signing anything. Read the fine print. Also get somebody to look over it. I know you're eager. I know you're excited. I'm also getting something about changing plans. an unexpected change in focus, an unexpected change in your plans. Or you have somebody that's coming in that wants to reconcile with you. This person has a hard time being vulnerable. This person is extremely shy. They might be extremely smart. I also find like smart people, sometimes they are very logic. They're also very reserved. And so you think that they have no love, but inside them, they're ooey gooey, soft and chewy. But this is also somebody who is unwilling to apologize. It is also somebody who is stunted emotionally. So this could be like somebody who is emotionally immature and somebody who is emotionally immature. So this is like something about maturity. Immaturity. Okay, so what is this? Knight of Cups and Three of Pentacles. This is about something that floats your boat and networking with people who cooperate like you do. Like you think like this person thinks, or at least you're on the same page. And the Five of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so going back to, you could have somebody who you might be like networking or working with. This person is a hound dog. So, you know, it could be something that, is there one day gone the next? So we send Peter back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. This person is, stunted in their emotional growth. So this person reacts very immature. So every time you have a reaction or, you know, feel triggered, that situation owns you. So there needs to be healing around that situation. I'm also getting something, it says Golden Gate. No risk, no reward. But right here, the Five of Swords is cut your losses in something that you're networking with or who you're networking with. Because there is a change for the better. An eagerness and excitement to reconcile. But I'm also getting you're eager and excited, like something fated and destined to you to sign something. And this Five of Swords is somebody, again, a hound dog. This is also emotional manipulation. Somebody here is emotional manipulator. So this person could be like, you did this to me. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't put a card here. What is this? King of Swords and Page of Cups. This person doesn't feel like they owe you an apology. Or you're waiting around for this person to apologize to you for their bad behavior. They're not going to, because they're stunted emotionally. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Something about a Pisces here. Pisces and a Cancer stand out a lot. So something about a Pisces or a Cancer. And then you have manipulation. Somebody here is really good at their words, like a smooth talker. And this Two of Swords is my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced what? This is somebody who's avoiding or ignoring and not apologizing. They don't feel like they owe you an apology. King of Cups. King of Cups is kind, caring, somebody who is emotionally mature. It is also divine counterpart. So whether you realize it or not, I feel like there's something about like a heavy longing for your divine counterpart. Where is this? the Hermit. It's somebody who is very knowledgeable and healed. This is also something about an old soul, a wise soul. This person keeps very much to themselves. That's who this person is. They can also be like a counselor or a therapist, an advocator. This person also speaks up, speaks their truth. Something about they're humble in their appearance. So they could be extremely sexy and assertive. This person also asserts themselves. Like physically attractive as well. Something coming in, it's almost like you've manifested in a commitment, or somebody wants to redo this commitment, but you don't, because it's going to bring you in another hound dog. It's like flaky. I'm also getting somebody you were supposed to meet somebody and they flaked on you. You could be a little bit salty and pissed off, but at the same time, it's like something about karmic cycle. So cycling out something that is karmic to you. How can you heal and move on without this person's apology? Number 50. It's time to take a break. You have to give yourself permission to take a break. But, you know, Knight of Wands is eagerness and excitement. It also can be like impulsive. So discipline. Queen of Swords is like, no, sit your arse down here, Gemini. You talking to yourself. It's time to take a break. July 21st. July 21st is what? Well, Leo, Cancer. Well, Canada Day is July 1st, right? It's Canada Day, July 1st. So, could be a Cancerian. You have something about a Cancerian. I'm also seeing you're dealing with somebody that is 71 and you need to take a break. Like, this is not your burden. Sorry about the noise outside. They do leaf blowing every morning. So that's a number 3, and it says next couple of weeks. So in the next coming couple of weeks, there could be also an unexpected travel or trip to go see family. Or this is about you needing to draw a line in the sand. 1 or 2 things is a priority here, Gem. The rest is noise. This is financial recovery and turning to good health and healing. And then you're going to feel brightened and bushy-tailed to take action towards something with discipline and focus. And 33, tomorrow looks promising. Plus, you have 333. Synchronistic numbers. Go ahead, Google them, find out their meanings. I'm just getting something about like playing games, mind games. Also, 2 swords is, one's a truth and one is an illusion. Somebody here has already the truth of the matter, but it's like they're avoiding of either apologizing, or they feel like they don't have to apologize. They feel like they don't have to invite you. There's just something, it's mean. It's time to take a break. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. Yeah, and there is something about shy. There's shy and sensitivity around this person. Their neurology is different than yours, so they function differently. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. So who is ever born in kind of like the month of July? There's something about waterfall or something about, Yeah, see how like the waterfalls? I'm also getting something about purification and cleansing. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So again, misery loves company. So if somebody feels miserable and lost in their life, and I'm getting something, a person also avoids responsibility and accountability. They, again, they avoid responsibility and accountability of like doing something for themselves. It is also, could be you here. I'm just going to get some letters for who you might be dealing with. A K, an L, a Z, an X, definitely an X. It's like this X is still in your energy. And it's like, yeah, one time maybe you had a lot of love for this person, but there's something new that's trying to come in, but with like, is this too good to be true? There's some kind of proposal, and it's risky because you've been burned in the past. And a T, and an M. So this could be something you're dealing with or a person you're dealing with. I'm also getting somebody is lazy in relationships. And Rose, romance is in the air right here. But it comes in unexpectedly. It comes in at the same time that you have something else going on. And I feel like it's like something personal in your life. It could be like, yeah, you're going through a divorce, and then all of a sudden love and romance comes in, and boom. And then you have like, you manifested this in, and you're like, why is it right now? Can we just take a break? So yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you're like, can we just take a break right now? Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So if you've been going around and around in a karmic cycle, or you still have an X in your energy, it's like, why do you keep giving this person energy? Can you focus on actually positive people and influences around you? People who are reciprocating with you. That's who I would focus on. And romance is in the air, and then you have good advice from a wise person. So right here, this is somebody who might be a friend. This person is unbiased when you have this conversation with it, but it changes the way that you look at something, or it comes in by surprise of what they're saying. It's almost like, oh, okay. This can also be somebody you're helping as well. And needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So again, you're going to be getting that 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after commitment. But it is about you placing boundaries, saying, yep, no, I'm going to be doing this, and this is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to go after it. So it kind of feels like not being needy and codependent in relationships, but keeping your own independence. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Yeah, the risk of exposure, the risk of being wrong here, but it's like needing to network. So teamwork makes a dream work here. A sincere wish will be granted. So something good is coming for you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Gem. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.